Alright, hey there everybody. Today I'm doing a review on the movie Shutter Island. Shutter Island is a 2010 film. It came out February, I'm not sure, but February 18th. What day is it today? It came out today. Just look in that direction and there should be the date of this video, and that's the day that the film came out. So that's the easiest way to get around that without me doing another take of this. So there you go. Always be prepared when you make a film. Anyways, so I think it's the 19th or the 18th. I don't know. Okay. So February, Shutter Island, directed by Martin Scorsese, and it has Leonardo DiCaprio. Getting pretty typical. So the film begins with two U.S., I believe they're called federal marshals, or just a U.S. marshal. They go to this island where they're like within an asylum or like some sort of rehabilitation center for the criminally ill, and they're there because somebody has escaped, one of the patients. So Ben Kingsley is the what is he? He's the perhaps like the head psychologist, or he's in charge of the treatment, more or less. He's a person who's in charge of the treatment, and throughout the film he's explaining how he's doing this new experimental treatments that are more humane throughout the film. And Leonardo DiCaprio, the U.S. Marshals search for the missing woman. So, without giving any more of the plot away, because this film is steeped in mystery, I'll just go out and start talking about my thoughts of the film, and basically how, like, the review for the film and my own opinions about it. So since I watched it earlier today at 12. I went and saw 12, like a noon showing of the film, so I could get this video review done and upload it onto the internet, so hopefully people could watch this review before they go and see the film. Rotten Tomatoes gave the film 68%, I believe. Personally, a lot of what Scorsese's been doing lately, since probably like The Aviator, I haven't been a huge fan of. Like, sure, The Departed was a good film. I don't know if, well, even like his old classics are like my favorite movies. Like Taxi Driver and Raging Bull, like those are like, that's Martin Scorsese, man. Departed and even like Casino and Goodfellas and stuff, I think that's what more people of my generation are going to remember. I don't necessarily think it's his best, and I think this is more in that level. This is my opinion, of course. So this film, I don't know, it's better than 68% on Rotten Tomatoes. I mean, same with Goodfellas, and everything Martin Scorsese makes is good. He's a brilliant director, but I think that this could have been like, you know, it couldn't have been an excellent film, because I think the book in which this movie was adapted from, the story was really convoluted. It wasn't a good story. It's the same writer who wrote Mystic River and what's that? Gone Baby Gone. The Ben Affleck directed Gone Baby Gone. I actually like that movie a lot. I figured that might have been a pretty good book. I don't know. Mystic River, I didn't think the story was anything special. Same with this film. The story really wasn't special. It was very convoluted. It got ridiculous. So somewhat ridiculous. It was good for stimulating, like making you think. And afterwards, I it generated a bit of a conversation between me and the person who I went and saw it with. So I think that's a good thing. Like, you know, if the movie has any sort of, if you feel anything about the film afterwards, that's a good thing. It's the films that you feel really just apathetic towards are the ones that are really terrible. Anyways, so this movie had that going for it. The cinematography was good. I'd say a lot of the scenes and the way that he used special effects was pretty good. Some of it was like, there was one scene where they're driving in a Jeep and the green screen behind them. I don't want you to be paying attention to that other than the dialogue, so maybe, but it looked really bad. It looked like something from the 90s. It just looked, I don't know, the perspective on the background going past them just looked weird, and it looked like they were sitting in front of a green screen. But pay attention to the dialogue in that scene, because the dialogue is pretty interesting. I don't know what else was going on. There was quite a few dream sequences and I guess hallucinations. You can pretty much guess that from the trailer. So those were done really well. There was really cool stuff going on in those. I think ultimately Scorsese did a really good job portraying it. I think Scorsese, I was expecting a lot worse from him, because I mean, the Departed, I think that the original, who was it directed that, the original Infernal Affairs, I think it was may have been John Woo. I'm not 100% on it, but Infernal Affairs, that's the film that The Departed was based on. That's a good movie. That was a really good movie. Departed I didn't like so much. A little bit too much Scorsese spice on that salad, I guess. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, so yeah, Shutter Island. If you're gonna go Friday night or Saturday night, you know, do it. Sunday, if you want to hit a matinee or whatever, go out tonight. I recommend it. Go and see the film if you really want to get into a mystery that's gonna have you thinking a lot. At least you're not apathetic to the characters. Oh, there's one criticism of the film, because out of 4 stars, I'm probably going to give this a film 2.5, I'd say. So maybe even 2. So the film wasn't really that great. And the criticisms were that there was a lot of standard suspense, thriller cliches, like in filmmaking, put in there. One big one was a lot of the score. Even before the film, like even when the film started, it was introducing what was happening, like explaining the storyline, like just presenting you what's like the storyline. I mean, they're sailing in on a boat. In the very first scene, they're sailing in on a ferry, and there's this, sounds like a cello or some sort of really bassy string instrument with a boom, 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 like that, just pounding. I mean, I saw this movie in a theater, and I guess I don't watch a whole lot of movies in theaters, but I mean, the sound was just pounding at you, and they're just on a boat going to an island, and the scenery looked nice. It was a bit of an overcast day, but nothing really suspenseful or thrilling, and it just seemed like throughout the film the music was just pounding, trying to. If I was just sitting in a room by myself reading, I don't know, Blue's Clues children's book, and this was going, I would feel suspense just from the music alone. Doing something completely unrelated to any sort of thriller film, because it was just boom, 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 just in your face. So aside from the music, when a thriller does a lot of that with the music, it shows that I feel, this is my opinion, it kind of makes it seem as though whoever made the film wasn't really sure that, oh, is this scene really that, is it, during the editing process, is this scene really as thrilling as we want it to be? I don't know, put in some crazy loud mixed cello to really get the audience heart beating. And I think that sort of maybe denotes a sort of a failure to really achieve what they're going through as far as the film and the cinematography of it goes. That was one big criticism, and that's a pretty big one. Convoluted story, that's a really big one. Yeah, it's 10-minute review, so see you guys later.